just make sure I am live on YouTube. Okay, good. And then I'm gonna go delete the last stream because that was a mistake. My bad. Content live, delete. Okay. Hello, everybody. Oh, golly. All right. Head up. Hello. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing all right. Hopefully. Here. I'm gonna wait for more people to join. I think I might have fun with this. But hi, how are you guys doing? How art thou doing? The few of you that are here. Hello, Rookie, Bobo, Gamer, Jojo, Not So Funny, and Taco Pizza Burger. Welcome to the stream. You know, I'm even gonna tweet the stream out. Why not? Fuck it, because I am high-key excited for this, because I have discovered something. Awesome. Who's Red Leaf? Let's see how far back they go. I don't think they go too far back. Anywho. Welcome, everybody. I don't think a lot of people are going to be here this stream, but hey, maybe I will entice some of you with what we have today. Show of hands, how many of you guys know about the June archive? That's what it means. Oh, fuck. Damn. That's cool. Okay, wait, so... so it just clicked with that, what the title means to me, but I'll explain everything in a minute. But how many of you know what the June archive is? Yes, you were born in June. That is true. So none of you know. None of you know. Okay. How many of you know about Flipnote? Flipnote Studio, Flipnote Hatena, Flipnote Sudo Memo, Any of that ringing a bell for you guys? I know for my friends it should hopefully ring some bells. Right, hopefully. You know about Flipnote Studio. Good. Awesome. How much content is there? I don't want to spoil myself. I'm just gonna wait. I don't want to spoil anything. I'm on a different window. I'm on a different tab. Oh, man. Okay, so a brief description as to what this is. I will try and be as light as possible. Flipnote Studio was an animation application designed for the Nintendo DSi for... Oh, it's done charging. Would you look at that? For this little guy. Open it up and wow. Hang on, that's in the settings. And let me brighten it up a bit for you too. But, wow. Flipnote Studio. Focus, please. Okay, wait, let me turn the brightness back down. Maybe that'll help. There we go. Flipnote Studio. Booyah. So Flipnote is kind of what I grew up on, even though I wasn't really on it for too many of my early years. They had a website where you can share your own flipbook animations that you made on the Nintendo DSi. And you could upload them to this website, this community called Flipnote Hatena, which is where I get my name from. So this goes way back for me. But I can connect Flipnote Hatena right now, say okay, and typically you'd see something along, well, did it freeze? Oh, it froze. The whole DSi just froze. Alright, cool, I had to hard shut it. We're good, hang on 1 second. 1 second. Maybe it's not happy that I was using my fingers. Maybe I have to use the stylus. Let's try this. Flipnote Hatena. Yes. Boom. And then, okay, so it is working. I do have a connection. And then, I believe it should be about the same. Yeah, you'd see something like this. Something like this. All right, I have new mail. That brings me back. And you press that. Only problem. This doesn't exist anymore. This whole thing right here does not exist. This whole Flipnote Hatena thing, it was shut down on June 1st of 2013. And it was, you know, June, it was a sad day for everyone who is using Flipnote Hatena. And the reason that it was shut down was because, you know, how do I explain this? People were grooming minors using the application, so understandably Nintendo panicked, over-panicked, and then just decided right then and there to shut it down. But they made Flipnote Studio 3D, and they were going to launch the website for that, the online community for that. But that's a whole different story. We're going to focus on the shutdown, because the shutdown is important to understand for the June archive. And I just realized that it's called the June archives because it is the archive of Flipnotes that were saved from deletion right before it was shut down on June 1st of 2013. So I'm really excited to look at this because I didn't understand, like I had heard about the June archive and I didn't realize that there was lore to the June archive. I thought that it was just a regular Flipnote archive service. You know, like I kind of thought that it was pointless since you have like the legitimate full-on Flipnote Hatena archive built by PseudoFox and his team, if he has a team. But, you know, I assume like this Twitter account isn't, like there's other Flipnote-based Twitter accounts. So I was like, what's the point of this one? Like this is cool and all, but it doesn't offer anything new. I hadn't realized exactly what was going on here, and I ran into this Twitter account again. I ran into this Twitter account because I tease it on Twitter. I'm starting to write a documentary on Flipnote because there's so much history, and I've been getting ripped back into it for the last like week or two, and it's just there's a lot of cool stuff, a lot of drama. Just a lot of really cool history, in my opinion, to to Flipnote as a whole, and I'm getting into contact with like I just got into contact with Austin Burke, the creator of Pseudomemo, which was a service that I'm on right now. So the reason that I can see all of this, typically this wouldn't even show up if you had Flipnote on your DSi. You couldn't see this. But I had modified in my settings to connect to Pseudomemo, which is kind of like Hatena in the afterlife, right? So now I can actually go like into mail, and I can go through their weird sign-up system. So I just have to draw real quick. I'm just doing this to prove to all of you that this does work. Okay, send. I send a confirmation. Data sent just to validify, just to ensure. So, let me just enter my password real quick. Come on. That was incorrect. Oh, I did it backwards. Hang on. Okay, I got a I got a banana apparently. That's new. Cool, I have a banana. Continue. I have a beach ball? What are these for? Okay, but here's my account. Here's my account on Hatena. You can view this online right now, and you can find all of this. It appears I have 3 new messages. Radio. I forget they have a Flipnote radio. There's a lot that has happened on Flipnote since I had stopped, since I had left the community. Right. Oh my god, that's absurd. Whoa, that's so cool. I'll have to check out what the fuck that's for. Anyway, so yeah, they have an online thing. It is active. There are people who upload. There is, you know, it has trending pages. It has a fully functioning system. Stars are back, if you know what that is. But that's besides the point. I'm making a documentary. I have people from the community that I want to interview for this documentary. And in researching for this documentary, Taco Pizza Burger, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I was doing research and I ran into this video that said Flipnote Hatena ARG. And that kind of boggled my mind. And I had recognized something there, right? I had recognized... Let me show you the video that I recognized was... One second. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Boom. I'm just gonna turn that off because now we're into it. You know, have y'all seen this video? I think a lot of people have seen this. But like, have you guys seen this video? And just wondered what the hell was going on?
You can't find them.
Friends.
Where is everyone?
Take a look.
Oh my god. So this is where it begins for me. I saw this and I was just like, oh, that's cool. Like I understood the message it was trying to get across, right? It was the cancellation of Flipnote Hatena. It was the day that it shut down, you know, when it says your friends are no more. A lot of us were children. It was a kid's website. And a lot of us had made friends online, and we didn't really have any method of communication with those friends outside of this website service. And so once it shut down, we couldn't talk to those people. I have very close friends of mine back at that time that I have not talked to since myself. So I understood what this meant very well. So that hit hard. I didn't realize that this was a whole-on ARG, so I would like to introduce you all to this ARG, apparently. Apparently it's an ARG. But yeah, so... Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited because I like ARGs. They're very involved with the community, and it's about something from my childhood that had a huge impact on my life. So I'm just gonna go into it, and I believe it's like just a Twitter thing, really. So at the Juno Archive, if you want to check all these out for yourself, go ahead. I followed them as of just before this stream, so if anything really cool happens, you bet your ass I'll let you know. But so hello Twitter. We've been given a gracious amount of raw.ppm files to look through, and we're really excited to document some of the things we're seeing. This may take some time as there is a lot to work with, so be patient as archive staff work to restore these classics. So the concept is that I assume a ppm file is like the raw file of Flipnotes. What is a .ppm? Parts. Okay, that's not what I asked. File. Portable PixMap format. These files are rare these days. You can spot one out by looking for the ppm extension of ppm format emerged in the late 1980s to make sharing images between different platforms easier. Okay. So I assume that Flipnote used ppm, right? They used the ppm extension, or at least they were converted into a .ppm, and now they're trying to return them back into their original format so that they can save and archive and publicly display these animations, right? But the idea is also that, these files were saved right before June, I assume. Okay, I'm going to toss that assumption out the window because I'm going to work with everything that's shown to me. I'm not going to go with extra information that I might have heard, other theories. I'm going to come in with a fresh mind. So forget what I said. All we know is that this is an account that was created and they're trying to recover some ppm files that they were given, which are Flipnotes. And this is the first image that we get. And as far as I can tell, I don't think there's anything in the background there. I think this is just a... They just took a picture of their Nintendo DSi. But now I have to ask the question, did they put the ppm file back into the DSi? Why is the DSi being displayed? Or what kind of monitor is this? We can't confirm if this is a DSi. Or any kind of DS, to be fair. Anyway, moving on. The June archive. Okay. Oh wait, fuck. So I actually can't play this audio. I did see this one in a video. I try not to spoil myself too much, but this is a Disney song, and I don't want to get copyrighted up the ass by Disney especially. So imagine there's music going on. This is a classic Flipnote. It's just the funny little Flipnote frog, the Flipnote icon, singing his little song. Look at him go. But then suddenly something happens. This is real awkward. Uh-oh. That doesn't seem right. There we go. There's the ARG. So we get so there's a neat feature that you could do in Flipnote. I will show you real quick because this is very easy to do. You can literally go into, if you go into your Flipnote and you see the little task manager up on the top in between exit and send, there are 3 icons. One of them is a camera. And you can just take images from your DSi camera and put them into your Flipnote. So they actually did this. It's interesting. And how they actually color graded the red in there as well. That must have taken a little bit of effort. Not much. I can see how they could do it. But I don't know. So that's the first one. Come on, do something. Just their mascot. That is so that's such a nostalgic style, dude. Oh, holy shit. Oh, man. So you'd see this mouth style fucking everywhere and these little furry, basic furry figurines. That's nostalgic. That is so nostalgic. Okay, wait, I don't want retweets. I don't think retweets are going to really do anything for me here. While we work towards fully restoring the next Flipnote, I feel the need to give a bit of context to our work. I'll explain the full restoration process later, but what you need to know is this. Ooh. Okay, the archive managed to come in possession of about 400 or so Flipnotes that were extracted from the Hatena servers immediately after the site shut down. Viewing them in the Flipnote menu reveals that their database, that their data contained in them, however, the data is most likely corrupted. Okay. Usually we would consider this corrupted data a lost cause if it wasn't for one Flipnote that has all its data intact. It raises a more questions than it answers, and it brings into question the authenticity of the other PPM files in the collection, as well as their upload date. And so we get preview files of the one big Flipnote that I saw. Okay, so they are 100%. This is like the, you could see the indentation of the side of the screens, right? So that's 100%. They're on the DSI right now. Not a big discovery, but it does confirm that. But then it shows like this was such a classic Flipnote. Take a look in the kitchen. You can find them. Your chips are no more. It was so classic. I would see this everywhere. People would be spinning this off and everything. Like you would download it, make a few of your own edits, and then upload it, and then it would show off like this spin-off subtitle. It's like it shows that you've edited it. But yeah, this ain't quite right. Okay, I think I'll go to this next Flipnote, and then I'll try and explain what I think most of this is representing, having come from the community, especially during the time of deletion. We will be uploading this Flipnote to the archive when we have a similar file to prove our efforts. Interesting. Alright, and then we've had a long night. Restoring the data of this new Flipnote was a challenge, but we now have another sneak peek into what the file contains. It continues from where the last one left off, more or less. As promised, we will be uploading these two simultaneously. I think it's also important to note that they got them from... Was it from an anonymous source? Supposed upload date, May 2013. So that was the month before the deletion. The last month the Flipnote was alive. 400 kilobytes. JNOS. Interesting. I'm just going to go back down here a little bit to look through. So they don't specify who has given them these files, which I find to be a little suspicious. Okay. So first of all, because we've already seen this, we'll come back and watch this again, but I want to down here. Original creator. No one knows. Last updated June 1st, 2013, which is impossible. Literally impossible. All right. As many of you are already aware, this is one of the Flipnote in the archive possessions that was not subject to data corruption. This Flipnote is the reason we are even deciding to look further into the collection of files at our disposal. Have you thought about putting these on a YouTube channel as well? Yes, it will be setting up a channel sometime in the evening tonight. The 3 restored Flipnotes will then be uploaded onto YouTube as well. So then we have a YouTube channel to look through. We'll go through all of those details and hopefully find something. But it'll probably just be all the same thing so that they can get a wider audience. All right. Oh, wait, no, I forgot. Sorry. We're gonna watch this. So classic, dude. No more sweeties, no more candies. The cupboard is bored. It's just so fun. I'm sorry. What's your opinion on CS Ghost Anims? We might talk about him here in a minute because he did make a video that is very relevant to this, so I might bring him up.
You can't find them. You can't find them.
So this is like, I assume that like this portion is right before deletion.
Take a look in the kitchen. You can't find them.
And that very moment is the exact second that Flipnote Hatana shut down. Their services were no longer available.
You can't find them.
You notice everything suddenly gets grimy. Oh, the sky gets red. So I would like to say that, because when you were a part of Flipnote Hatana, it felt like you weren't joining just a community. It felt like you were joining a family, in a way. It was a very close-knit community, right? And oftentimes, if you would see people, there would be animators who would have their own characters that would pretty much represent themselves, and then they would often animate their friends' characters to represent their friends. And you'd usually find them in the big settings that they would all be in this one big city, and there were common themes. But yeah, I just. Oh yeah, no, the Flipnote Studio as a software to animate on sucks ass. It's terrible. The UI is awful. It's garbage. No argument there. But the history is awesome and wholesome to me, and this is really cool. But point being, I'm fairly certain that this is the community. This is the community. This is the family, right? This was everyone who had populated Flipnote Hatena, and now it's gone. They're all gone. They're not there anymore. But everything that was a part of Flipnote Hatena, everything that was created for it, remains. It's still here. Mario is still here. The house that he was in is still there. The city that everyone populated is still here. And that might be some kind of corruption, because, you know, there's obviously data corruption. Food criminal. Okay, that's just a reference to the Flipnote. Mario XO, nothing special there, really. It's just referencing Mario. Time Zero. So the video that I saw bringing all this to light was, it had stated, this is a very good observation in my opinion, you know, like when the time reaches zero in Super Mario, any of the Mario games, you lose. You just lose. You go and whatever. But similarly, I think this also backs up the claim that, like, this is the moment that Flipnote Hatena shut down. The exact moment. Time's up and it starts to crumble. This clock. I don't recognize it, and I want to say that this is in some way a representation of either the June Archive's mascot, or, you know, this is based on that general furry little chibi character concept that you would find very often in Flipnote Hatena. You're sharding yourself. Congratulations. Yo. Is this interesting to you guys? Am I just nerding out here? Do you guys find this interesting? I want to make sure, like, am I covering everything appropriately? Is this fun to you, or is this just me? Thank you, Monica Vasquez, for subscribing. It's neat. Okay, good. Yes, awesome. Awesome. You've loved this. I like horror. I don't know if this is horror. It's just, I don't know. I'm also desensitized to ARGs and horror shit. This is just so cool. So I have no idea what this could be, but clearly this is the clock. Maybe this is... It's the clock that might represent how much time Flipnote Hatena had left. But what time is that? What time is that at? It's being held up by strings. There's something coming out of it. There's gear. Its face is torn off. It's got the mouth of a puppet. It's got the arms and legs that look like they belong to limbs of a puppet. I believe that's just like 5 till 12. Right? Or is that almost... Oh no, the long hand. So that's 11. That's 11. That's definitely at 11. It's 11 o'clock right here. When was the exact time that shut down? What time did Flipnote Hatena shut down? Okay, I am aware of the day that it shut down. That was ingrained in my fucking memory. But what time? Was it 11 o'clock? Or was it 12 o'clock? I thought it was 12 o'clock. Though, okay, wait. To pay attention here, it says the service ended on May 31st, 2013. It didn't end on the 1st of June. It ended on May, assuming that time ran out when it was still May. So I think this is accurate. I think it is supposed to be 11 o'clock. Interesting. Hatena, yeah. So this does display that this is the city of Flipnote Hatena. The streets are barren. No one is populating this city.
Yeah.
Saturday, June 1st, 2013.
Friends.
Yeah, so that's important.
Friends.
So that, like I said earlier, this brings us back to the point of a lot of us were children. We didn't have many methods of communication. So, talking to our friends that we made on Flipnote, that was our only communication that we had with most of them, right? So at the moment that it shut down, we lost communication with them. We didn't have those friends anymore. Suddenly, like that, a portion of our friends were gone.
Where is everyone?
And then it's interesting to note here is on the last frame, very last frame, dude's entire face turns into an eyeball. And this Flipnote, it continues in the next one, but this Flipnote is another one. It's like, where is everyone? No me, no me, no me, no. Where did they go? No, I don't even have to tell you, but that's kind of the idea. And it gets to the point where, he just keeps saying no me, no, and this guy beats him up. That's the whole joke. But interesting. Okay. Let's take a look here. I wonder if you can do anything with these numbers, if this is code for something. But yeah, unknown creator, June 1st, 2013. As many of you are already aware, this is one Flipnote in the archive's possession that was not subject to data corruption. This Flipnote is the reason we're even... Okay, I think I already read that before I had... Okay. The creator is Fred. Yes, Fred made this. That's true, Fred made all of the songs that were parodies for Flipnote. Not Fred the YouTuber that you know, a different Fred.
Where is...
Alright, so we're just going to watch this. Original creator, question mark, last updated. So all of them are being updated on June. So they're all modified the moment that shit goes down. So I think the whole thing is that we're seeing all of these Flipnotes being played as the website shuts down. And as they get shut down, like the characters in these animations might be becoming sentient. That is a theory, possible theory. Can't confirm. We'll discuss it once I know more. But let's just watch this.
Where is everyone?
Oh, me no, me no, me no.
Where did they go?
Ooh,
They grew up.
fuck that.
They moved on. And you? Why do you still live in the past? Get it. Get it. Get it. Alright, kid, here's your hot dog. Where is everyone?
Man.
Oh, me no, me no, me no.
Where did they go?
Fuck. Oh, man. That's good. That's so good. That is so good. Yes, hi, cat. Hi, cat. Wow. Okay, anyway, sorry. I was just amazed by this, but if we can just look back on this. So this is just more shots showing that the town is empty. Where did they go? I would assume that this is the characters becoming sentient. Him asking that question and then everyone disappearing. Where did the community go? What happened? Maybe these characters aren't aware that the website shut down. Maybe they aren't aware that they're in a website. What happened to our city? This thing that we built. Why is it empty? Why is it red?
They grew up.
They grew up. I don't know what the fuck is happening with this guy. He's gotten possessed or some shit. But they grew up. Let's listen to what he says.
They grew up. They moved on.
They moved on.
And you?
And you.
Why do you still live in the past?
Why do you still live in the past?
Get it.
Kid.
Get it.
Kid.
Get it. Alright, kid, here's your hot dog.
Okay, so there's a heavy focus on childhood, I think. Definitely a heavy focus on childhood in this one. So they grew up. I think it's also worth mentioning that we didn't have a choice to stay or go. But maybe this is telling us that because these files are being recovered, we might be... Maybe... Oh, here's an idea. Maybe the moment that they're recovering these files, these Flipnotes are becoming sentient. Maybe that's when they become alive and self-aware, and they learn. Whoa. There's an idea. There's an idea. Wow. Okay. Okay. They grew up. So this is kind of a cynical approach, I think. Saying like, they grew up. They left because they didn't care. But that wasn't true. But maybe they're under the assumption that just because everything's gone, they were just forgotten. But some of us never forgot.
They grew up.
They grew up.
They moved on.
They moved on. We did not move on.
And you.
Some of us moved on, but some of us didn't.
You.
And you.
Why do you still live in the past?
Why do you still live in the past? Interesting. Maybe... Who is this character? They have a cape. They appear to have either some kind of hood or hair going on here. Who is this character? This large eye style reminds me of some of the early like stick figure personas that you would see on Flipnote. I don't know if I can find an example to help you all understand Flipnote. I think... Yeah, this is the video I was watching, but I wanted to stop because I didn't want to spoil anything else. I wanted to find out for myself and go on my own perspective. Oh, I mistyped it. Flipnote. Okay, I'm going to go to this account because I know they have a playlist. Flipnote Antenna. It's going to be, yeah, this first character. This reminds me of this very large eye style, but like this... I feel like this was more popularized in the pseudo-memo days. I wonder if they're going to try to tie it in with the fan-made services or the custom servers. Or maybe this is just this couldn't really be a hint at all. Maybe I'm just overanalyzing this portion, but like this could just be an original character from the June archive or whoever's behind this. You know, maybe just this fictional series. This could be a character built for this. But I feel like they would have to have some significance. So I'm trying to pull anything that I can, but like that's kind of it. It's just the eyes. And then here we get another shot of the cat. The puppet cat clock. Similar sort of thing going on.
Kid.
And it says kid. So this dude is sentient. He's scared. He's scared, runs away, turns around. The hot dog stand is completely blurred out. Corrupted, maybe. We can say that. Okay. It's duplicated. Ooh, that's fucked. Oh, I hate that. Man, that's good, though. That is really good. I don't know if this could be referencing anything, or if this is just... He's... Okay, what is happening? What is happening to this dude? Does he get corrupted like everyone else? But then he becomes... Maybe he, you know... Maybe... this character realizes that they're sentient and is reversing the effect, possibly. And now they've turned into a different Flipnote. Possibly.
Alright, kid, here's your hot dog.
Here's your hot dog. I don't remember what happens in this Flipnote. I'll be honest. But they seem to be still partially sentient. Like maybe they're trying to be shoved back into a different role. But because of the corruption and the recovery of the files, they've regained that sentience, and they're still trying to break out of it. This is so fucking cool, dude.
What?
But then we still get to see their eyes, though. Okay, that's interesting. Very interesting. Love that shit. If it is to be assumed that the Flipnotes that follow in the collection are in sequential order, they are around 30 seconds long. There is reason to believe the Flipnotes document several hours of activity after the service shut down. So are we going to see all of that? Like, so I think this could go in one of two directions, saying that. I think this could either be signifying that How do I put this? Have a good night, Cyclonus. I believe that's her name. Yeah, have a good night. I think this could either be... Sorry, my mind just spaced out. Let me recoup here. This could either be going in the direction of, like, we're getting to see the aftermath, like what happened the very moment that this website shut down, or we're seeing these files being revived in real time. And in this revival, after many years, almost 10 years now, we get to see them, you know, could become alive again. I don't know how else to say it. This is because, like, this is pretty much almost 9 years after the shutdown. When this was uploaded, April 11th, 2022. Man. Okay, oh wait, I didn't finish it though. We still have little idea what is going on or why activity persisted after service closure. More Flipnotes will be restored before we can make a conclusion. This is so cool. Alright, it's most likely not the same stick figure from before, but it could be. Let's see what else is recovered. Agreed, we will keep you posted as more information is uncovered. I love the interaction from the person behind June Archive. Sadly, creators' names and files and file names provide no information as to the figures within the Flipnotes, so any information we get about them is purely audio-visual. Interesting. Here I am, but you're only going up from here. Whoa. A list of Flipnotes I managed to dig up. The only one missing is the infamous Mario version of The Food Criminal, which I ironically thought it was going to be the easiest to find. Really? That's the hardest to find? I can walk on water, I can fly. Oh, man. The day Athena died. Damn. To find out whatever the hell these things are. Agreed. We need to keep keeping a sharp eye out for them in other Flipnotes in the collection. So my question is, can we trust the person behind the June Archive? Are they trustworthy? Who made this, my guy? Great question. Let me see. I'm just gonna scroll back up a bit. Come on. No spoiliopes. June Archive is the preservation of lost Footnote media and archival. Okay, so it doesn't really say. We'll go into it later, because right now I just want to get to the bottom of this, or at least just really look way too deep into it. Ah, that's so cool. These are just... This is all just fan art. All things must come to an end. Damn. This is so cool, dude. It's so fucking cool. Fuck you. Fuck you. You can't have blue in here as well. How dare you? Oh, wait. Hang on one second. Yes. Need anything? Okay. Next piece. Oh, man. And I miss my summer plans. They're getting a lot of fan art. God damn. Hang on one second. Sorry. Texting my sister. How much later will you be up? Alright. Sorry. Food Criminal. It was made by a talented musician named Fred Blakenberg, who actually re-recorded and made a high-quality version. No shot. Wait, okay. Quick side tangent. This is big.
Take a look in the kitchen. You can't find them. Your chips are no more. No more Fritos. No more Twinkies. Just some crumbs on the floor. Where's my cookies? Where's my candy? The cupboard is bare. No more soda. No more Cheetos.
No, this isn't fair. No, it isn't okay. It isn't okay. It isn't okay, Daddy.
No, it isn't okay with a head guard, my peppermint patties. No, it isn't okay. It isn't okay. It isn't okay, Daddy. You've been struck by a food.
A food criminal. So he released the whole last song. That's awesome. Is this the same dude? Oh my god, it is. Holy shit. My heart. Oh, I'm actually tearing up. Holy shit. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh, why am I tearing up so much? Holy shit. What the fuck? Oh my god, Fred. I want to be a panda bear.
I wanna be a panda bear, so freaking bad. I'd eat all kinds of food I never had. Oh yeah. I wanna be on the cover
Weirdest stuff to cry
of
to.
a new magazine, smiling next to a zebra and a sheep.
What's up, zebra?
But every time they close the page, I feel a bit more enraged. 'Cause there's nobody who wants to see me, they don't care.
I don't think I've ever been that emotionally connected, or that I've never had such an emotional reaction to nostalgia before. Never. I've never cried from nostalgia. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. That's awesome. That's so cool. Oh my god, that's so fucking cool. Fuck yeah. That's so cool. Oh no, fuck, I didn't want to do that. No, 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 no. Forward, 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 forward. Go down, 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 down. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh man, there's so much more to look through. We have so much content to go through. Holy shit. Okay, let me just like wipe my tears off real quick. Wow, that was an emotional attack. What the fuck? I'm still shocked that that got me that bad over something so stupid. What the fuck? Okay, sorry. I'm going back through this. You know what's funny is that my song is about nostalgia, right? This nostalgia sea, and it's specifically about going back and watching all this sort of content, but more specifically my older content. God damn. This is so fucking cool. It's so cool. I love it. I love it. Oh man, man, oh man. Okay, so this is about where we were. They made a post here. The project managers are asking me to quiet down. They're not satisfied with the way I'm managing the account. They say I'm acting unprofessional and that I'm messing around. They have asked that I refrain from replying to comments and retweeting art until further notice. That's so cool. I mean, it's not cool that they're not. It's not what I meant, but you know, it's just the lore thickens. Thank you for your continued support. We will release a statement shortly. Ooh. Okay. Restored Flipnotes can now be found at the link in the thread. We will be updating the archive as new material is restored. Thank you for your continued support. So I'm going to put this aside. I'm not going to look at it until we're done scrolling through everything here, because I don't want spoilers. Do not want spoilers here. We have received multiple inquiries about the management of the Twitter account, and we are grateful for your concern. The issue is not about the comments were being replied to, but who was replying to them. The issue has thus been resolved. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Expect activity to return to normal. We apologize for our silence. Thank you for supporting the archive and restoration project. Who's replying to them mean? Someone who is not our assigned social media manager was active on the account. We are investigating this currently. So is this implying that some kind of corporation is taking hold of this? What is their motivation? Because all this person was doing was replying to these people, and they said that they didn't have an issue with what was being said, but who was saying it. So clearly, that like this other person wasn't pushing such a violent agenda that we know of, because they were replying just fine and they were just retweeting fan art. So why were they removed from the project? Were they removed from the project and they're framing it as if they weren't involved in the first place, or were they actually someone who just hacked in? I think this is 100% canon here. That's so cool. All right.
My name is Fun.
Okay. Archive announcement number 1. Thank you very much for 6,000 followers on Twitter and over 6,000 subscribers on YouTube. We had never intended the project to reach such heights, so please understand that as following grows, our responses may slow. Okay, interesting. I mean, that's fair, not interesting. It's just realistic. Please take caution when downloading archive files. Interesting. So here's the next one. This is over a minute long, and this seems to be a Flipnote made by the people behind the June archive, and they're introducing their mascot.
Hello, my name is Fuzz. Fuzz the cat, mascot for the June Archives. And from us here at the Archives to all of you out there, we'd like to say, whoa! We've received a lot of support for the Archive project. We're incredibly grateful. Please be aware that our restoration process takes time, and that we are working as hard as we can to get updates on archived files. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for supporting the archive and restoration project.
One quick second.
The
eyes move.
Updates on archived files. Thank you for
Just
your
wanted
patience.
to point that out.
Thank you for supporting the archive and restoration project.
Uh-oh. So there's something fishy going on with this mascot. Or the people behind the June project. Yeah, no, I'll pass. I'll pass on all this shit. Don't turn this to me. I am looking for something. Research something lost in the archives. I hate this. Interesting. That's an interesting approach. Whoa. I've never been this invested in an ARG, but it's just because this is a subject that's so deeply ingrained in my history. My name is a part of this project. Not intentionally by any means. It's so cool. So this does go back to what they were talking about in their previous tweets, is that there's some kind of motivation. Whoever this mascot is, or whoever is behind this Twitter account, they have a motivation and they have a team. You're still here. Why is that? Are you looking for something? Something lost in the archives? I am. Let's look together. But it says I am. So is this being something separate? Is this being possibly, if we're going with the later theory where, the creatures, the Flipnotes become partially sentient while they're being archived? Is this the creature that was I don't know. Does this have significance in the Flipnotes, or is this separate from the actual Flipnotes? Are we going to be seeing this character return in future ARG videos, interacting with historical? Not historical. It's historical with the historical stick figure characters and Flipnote characters. Is that possible? And is this the puppet clock? That's an interesting question. SZ. That's so cool. All right, I just want to go back.
Hello.
Pay attention to what they said.
Fuzz the cat.
Fuzz the
mascot
cat.
for the June arc.
Wow. So that was the original banner, and I love that they used the camera thing too. So wholesome. But now, if we go ahead and look at the top here, much more ominous. Much more ominous.
My name is Fuzz. Fuzz.
Oh, they did a number 2, but they had the audio. Oh man, that's interesting. I'll talk about that whenever we get to it, but wow, this has gone so fast. Okay.
Archives. And from us here at the Archives to all of you out there, we'd like to say, whoa! We've received a lot of support for the Archive project. We're incredibly grateful. Please be aware that our restoration process takes time, and that we are working as hard as we can to get updates on archived files. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for...
Something happened there. No, I don't know if this means anything, but this could just be the brush tool that they used in the moving style that they were animating with. Is that if you selected everything here and shifted it down, and then you can see that they drew, well, okay, you can't see it now, but if I were to switch to the Minecraft view, you can see there's a little bit cut off here. And this kind of tells me how they animated it, is that if I can try to, I'm going to try something, I'm going to try and show you this effect, because this could provide explanation as to why this looks like this, and why this may or may not be important. I am leaning towards this as not important. This could just be, I guess you could consider it a rendering error. It's just an animation pixel error, I would say. So like, if I were to draw some random kind of stick figure, some Boogie looking stick figure here, right? So I have Boogie, right? And you notice at the very bottom, you can see the very bottom of his legs touch the bottom of the canvas, correct? Now, if I go here into the menu and I press select, what was in yellow there, and I select him right there. Now, this is the tricky part because my bumper buttons don't work very well. Damn it. Oh, fuck. Let's try it again. Okay, I got it. And now we get that whole part shaded. And I'm going to press up a few times. And then you can see clearly, hopefully, that the bottom of his legs have a little bit more wiggle room. I think that's what's happened there, except they just went into the paintbrush tool down here, the middle one that's highlighted. And then they just like kind of filled in the bottom for only the shaded part, but they didn't care much for the brush. But when you, if I can go to this next portion now, say, I might have to actually, right. So I have painted the entire canvas in the same style. You can't really see it too well, but it is the same kind of checkerboard pixel pattern. And if I go ahead and copy a selection of this, right, like that, hopefully you can see that. Yeah, you can see it. And I go here and I copy and paste and I move it down one, it becomes full. So that could very well just be a rendering issue. It could just be an animation error. But it is a little suspicious of the fact that you only see that error on the face. So who knows, they could have just filled it in for creep's sake. But just thought I would explain that, how they animated this. It might offer some kind of insightful commentary into the future of this character, something that we might see in the future.
And thank you for supporting the archive and restoration project.
Dream, motherfucker. You're still here, yep. Why is that? Are you looking for something? Something lost in the archives. I am. So they seem to have similar intentions. Right. They seem to have some similar intentions to what we want is to find out what's happened. But their intentions might go a bit deeper. Maybe they want something from us. So you say go back to 24. Oh, there was something that happened. Oh. Hi. Okay, so there's definitely something going on.
Thank you for your patience, and thank you for supporting the archive and restoration project.
How did I not notice that? I think I noticed it, but I was just so used to it that I didn't consider it to be weird. Okay, I think we don't need to look at this anymore. We got all the information we could squeeze out of this. Did they respond to any of the comments? They're just smiling. Thank you for your support in archiving, the archive and restoration process. Wait, can't believe you guys made an update post while I was writing about it for an assignment. Can't wait to see what else you guys restore. So I assume it's okay. Never mind. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh, fuck. Just gonna go for it. Okay, I'm just gonna let it run, and then I will explain what we're seeing.
Oh man, now I have to add 100 stars. Dude, it's just a game. It's not like it's your mom. But Starface won't get me if I don't!
Was I right? Maybe.
The stars are growing dim and dwindling in number. But why? Something's not right.
It's happening again. Oh, the ending there. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Something so stupid to cry over. Fuck. Oh, man. Yeah, the Ouija. The Ouija. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna explain this. Sorry, that just really got me at the end. What is happening to me? What is happening? I don't know what's happening to me. Okay. I'm sweating. This is not usually me, I promise. Okay, so we have Kirby at the computer. I don't recognize this Flipnote.
Oh man, now I have to add 100 stars. Dude, it's just a game. It's not like it's your mom. But Starface won't get me if I don't!
Okay. So shot by shot here, we have Flipnote Kirby looking at a TV screen. And on this screen, on this monitor, we see a wheel, which is being parodied of this. This is what's being parodied, is the Wheel of Fortune. This whole animation, this whole portion of the ARG is poking fun at or hinting at the existence of what we called star beggars. It's so weird being able to talk about this after so long and actually have it be relevant. This is so fun. I'm having so much fun here. Yeah, so this is a star beggar. Whoever uploaded this video, this Flipnote that we see here, is a star beggar. And in order to fully explain this, I have to explain the star system. So bear with me. because it might get a little complicated, stars are kind of the economy of Flipnote Hatena. So instead of it was kind of Hatena's way to turn Flipnote into YouTube with their rating systems. And you could rate your favorite Flipnotes. You can rate any Flipnote that you could see with your own stars. There were the regular yellow stars that you would have an infinite supply of, and you could just literally spam literally as many stars as you want. You could go thousands. Maybe the cap was 999, but you could keep going if you wanted to. You could just sit there, keep adding stars. You could... And for whatever reason, seeing that number grow made people, it made people want that bigger number, because the bigger number that you had on your profile, the more validated you would feel, right? And most of the people who do this, they were kids, right? They didn't really have much of a reason. They didn't have anything better to do with their time. They were kids. It was something to do. It was like a game to them. And so they would conjure this system where they made these, you press play and then pause at a random time, and then you would have to follow whatever you landed on. So if you landed on this, you would add a comment that would give them a comment. You landed on add 5 stars, you'd have to add 5 stars, add 1 star, download the Flipnote, add me as a favorite. That would get them more followers, 100 stars. And it's not like this caused anyone any real harm, really. It was just, it got to a point where these started to fill up the pages. It began to fill up the most recent Flipnote tabs, and you would see these literally everywhere. So that's where the coin Starbeggar came from, is because these people would start to pop up so often. And to deviate a little bit from this, because we might in the future be going in further in depth into the whole star thing, and this might go into another term for another kind of user that we might see. I would expect to see them if we're entering Starbeggar territory. There were, of course, the regular yellow stars, but there were also colored stars. And, the colored stars would get rarer and rarer. It would go, green stars are the least rare, red stars, blue stars, and then purple stars are the most rare. And most of the time, they had a loot box kind of system on the Hatena website where you could just buy stars, but it would be randomized. You couldn't just I want to buy this many purple, because that was kind of how their economy worked, was kind of randomized. But green stars were the most common rare stars to get. The red stars you could only really get through either helping moderate a Flipnote channel and making sure that everything there stays PG, or you were featured on the weekly news that was hosted on Flipnote Hatena. But green stars were much more common to get. The most common way that you would get green stars is if you reported a Flipnote for pretty much anything that you would report it for on YouTube, right? Nudity, violence, gore, any of that sort of shit. And your reward would be 5 stars. And most of the time, they would not review these reports. So they would just go through, the Flipnote would be removed off of Hatena entirely, and you would get stars. Which is where we get the term false reporter. False reporter was one of the most hated kinds of people, but it was so hard to prove that anyone was a false reporter because it was completely anonymous. So just keep that in mind. We might run into the term false reporters and green stars, other colored stars, but this kind of covers the basics for Starbeggars and just wanting more stars, because with yellow stars you have an infinite supply. There was actually also a funny glitch, now that I'm thinking about it. Is a funny little glitch where I don't remember exactly what it was. It's been literal years since I was able to do this sort of thing. But you could make it so that you could scroll down to the bottom of your profile and it would show you how many stars your profile has. And obviously it would say yellow stars infinite. It would show you a little infinity symbol. But if you did some weird thing with the UI, you could scroll down there, and then it would literally just be going, and it would show that count just going up and up and up and up and up. It was just more of a fun little glitch. Okay, let's actually analyze this now that we know what a star beggar is. I feel like that's very important. So this, the Kirby is playing one of these, right? They're falling for it because they have nothing else better to do, right?
Oh man, now I have to add 100 stars.
Now I have to add 100 stars. So yeah, they're a kid, play the video, and now they feel obligated to add 100 stars because why not, right?
Dude, it's just a game. It's not like it's your mom.
It's just a game. And the sped up vocals too is such a Flipnote thing. How you would achieve that is that you would record audio and then you would speed up the animation, and that would in turn speed up the audio. But you'd have to record the audio first. And this is how a lot of people would hide their voices and keep themselves somewhat anonymous. But kind of didn't always work because you could just download the Flipnote, and if it wasn't locked, meaning that you couldn't edit it, you could just go in there and turn the speed back down, and then it was back as normal. So anyway, that's just a really good homage to how they're doing this.
Just a game. It's not like it's your mom. But Starface will get me if I don't. But Starface will get me if I don't.
Your
mom. But Starface will get me if I don't.
But star beggars will get me balloons? Buffoons? I can't fully understand what they're saying. Can you guys tell what they're saying?
But Starface will get me if I don't. Dude, it's just a game. It's not like it's your mom. But Starface will get me if I don't.
Starface. Because the creature is Starface.
Mom. But Starface will get me if I don't.
Starface will get me for... For what?
But Starface will get me if I don't.
If I don't...
But Starface will get me if I don't.
Starface will get me if I don't. Maybe there's like a me in there because it is sped up, so he could be speaking fast IRL and it could just be like sounding like it's skipping over it. But Starface will get me if I don't. Okay, that's probably what it is.
But Starface will get me if I don't.
And then I just want to roll through this frame by frame. This is as close as I can get. So I think this is just an animation, right? It's just regular anime. Yeah, it's just their hands in the shape of a star. Grabs onto them. This is very interesting. Because this is clearly not there before, right? And I have to say that I love the attention to detail and to the authenticity. You can tell that they're animating these they're making these entirely in Flipnote. That's incredible. I love that. I love that so much. Because it's so hard to replicate this outside of Flipnote. I think what this is, I just want to point attention to this, is that if you use a DSi screen too much, over time, portions of the screen they'll just die. So like you can put your finger up to the side of it as close as you can, and thankfully this DSi, the screen is perfect. There's no dead spots, but like a block of it or pixels of the screen can just not respond. Right. So I think that explains what's going on there. Maybe their DSi is just a little broken. I feel like I have to explain that. That's great animation. So he turns Kirby into a star, or at least takes their face. Now they're a star. So that's Kirby's face. They become a star.
The stars are growing dim.
The stars are growing dim.
Dwindling in number.
And dwindling in number.
But why?
But why?
Something's not right.
Something's not right. I want to say my theory is close. Oh, man. I do want to say my theory's close. That, like, they don't understand what's happening. They are sentient. Maybe these are just... This seems like a somewhat new creature. I don't recognize them at all. But they're a creature. Is this a false reporter? Or is this just the Starman?
Right. Something's not right.
So I think these creatures are definitely sentient, and they don't understand. It's possible they don't understand that they are a part of fiction.
Starface. There are captions. Are they on the YouTube version, I assume? I'll go back and I'll watch all of them and we can analyze this. But I want to go through this first real quick. But I think I've dissected this one as much as I can, unless you all have any other theories. But I think my theory actually might be somewhat close. Again, I don't have enough details, but yeah. This unfortunately confirms that the Flipnotes in our collection are not in sequential order and may contain multiple events happening simultaneously. We do not know if they all come from a coherent narrative as of yet. Aw, that's so sweet. Upload date is also June 1st. Yeah, I think all of these, it's updated. It's not uploaded, but it was updated on June 1st of 2013. Hydro 51. But yeah, these have all been updated 2013. The only one that said May 31st was the first one. The rest of them it said June 1st. Yeah, June 1st. Okay, next animation. Or next thing. That's so classic. Just the style. This is so nostalgic and I love it. I just love it. Oh, one sec. I gotta read all this. Stick Fig World. McDoodles. Help Wanted. I remember this one!
Help wanted. Welcome to my doodles. Can I take your order? I'd like a way out. What?
Listen, I know it's hard to believe. And don't panic, but we're all trapped here. There's a dark void encircling us, and it's slowly closing in. And if we don't find a way out of here, we're all going to die.
Hey, what's up with the guy in the drive-thru? He says there's something blocking everybody in the city. No one can get in or out. What the heck? Hey, let me talk to that guy. Get your hands off my headset.
Hello? Hello?
What's that?
Is anyone out there? Help me.
There's... Oh, man. Yes! Oh, shit. Oh my god, this is an attack on my soul. This is awesome. This is so cool. This is so fucking cool. I love this so much. Oh my god. Okay. Every single video that we go through, I'm gonna have the same reaction. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. Whoever made this is fantastic. This is absolutely incredible. And I don't normally say this, but like, if you're watching this, I would love to help in any way to continue this. If you're accepting help, if you want help. If not, I totally get it. There's some people that could work better on their own, or you already have a team. But I would love to help with this. This means so much to me. This is so awesome. Oh my god. It's so cool. Oh, fuck. Oh man. Okay, let's focus on this. Whew. All right, M Productions. Stick Fig World. This is like their own little series. They make little shorts. McDoodles, parody of McDonald's, Help Wanted. So I remember this. I remember this graphic so specifically. I don't remember what the joke was, though. I genuinely don't know what the joke was, but I don't think it'll matter as long as we get there. But this was a lot of exposition. We just got a lot of exposition.
Welcome to my doodles. Can I take your order? I'd like a way out.
I'd like a way out. I can already tell you that was definitely not in the last one. That was not in the original Flipnote.
What?
What?
Listen.
Listen.
Listen. I know it's hard to believe. And don't panic, but we're all trapped here.
Okay, there was a little flash there. 27 minutes has passed. Okay, so it's just a flash. This implies so much. Okay, so this... Already this tells us that this isn't taking place at the same time that these are being archived. This is taking place immediately after Flipnote Hatena shut down, and I think I like that better. So these Flipnotes are becoming sentient the very moment that Flipnote Hatena shuts down, but there is some kind of grace period after the shutdown that is allowing these people to become conscious, or maybe they were already conscious. Who knows, really? But like, I think this is like what this could be representing. I'll let him talk here for a minute, and then I'll
There's a
continue.
dark void encircling us, and it's slowly closing in.
I believe that this is representing the deletion of every single Flipnote on Hatena. And technically, no, they weren't deleted. You can find everything on the Flipnote Hatena archive, but also, because that wasn't initially an option, their only other option was if you had Flipnote Studio 3D, which has its own fucking history, its own bullshit history that I hate Nintendo for. And I'll definitely talk about it on the documentary. Don't know how long it'll be until that's done, but definitely want to go into that. But there was a way to view anyone's Flipnotes that were uploaded to Flipnote Hatena outside of Flipnote Hatena itself, and it was through Flipnote Studio 3D. If you somehow had access to it in North America, Australia, and Europe, then there was an option where you could enter in a Flipnote user ID. So everyone who made an account on Flipnote Hatena, they had an ID. Or even if you had... Okay, hang on, let me... this isn't a good idea because this isn't my old ID, but I can at least show you. I'll probably cover it because this is someone else's account. But you get a Flipnote Studio ID the moment that you download it. It is assigned to your system. And just to give you an idea, I'm going to block out most of it, but it is that thing in the middle there. If you have a DSi, and you go into your settings, it's going to be right there, Flipnote Studio ID. And if you enter in this ID to a thing that they had in Flipnote Studio 3D, then you could look at every single Flipnote that was uploaded to the website from that Flipnote Studio ID. But if you didn't have their ID, you were out of luck. But I think what they're going for is that the moment that the site was shut down, everything was being deleted, or at least blocked off. People could not access it anymore. So everything was shut off, the gate was shut off, and now everything is slowly being crushed and corrupted and deleted. So I think that's the exposition that we're getting here. And it confirms that this is happening immediately after and not while these files are being recovered. So, interesting.
There's a dark void encircling us, and it's slowly closing in. And if we don't find a way out of here, we're all going to die.
Hey, what's up with the guy in the drive-thru? He says there's something blocking everybody in the city. No one can get in or out. What the heck? Hey, let me talk to that guy. Get your hands off my headset!
Hello?
It has been so long. I couldn't tell you exactly who this is, but I have seen this character before, or at the very least, the design is heavily reminiscent of a lot of the popular characters from Flipnote Hatena, or users, I would say. A lot of the characters would just be self-inserts, really. The person that this reminds me of, first and foremost, is someone who went by the name of Zlargy, but they are now known as Axe Today. They were huge on Flipnote, and why that has a big impact on me is because
Zlargy was the first user that I saw on Flipnote Hatena. The day that I got internet access to Flipnote, or just to the internet in general, the very first thing that I did when I got access to the internet on my DSi was I downloaded all the free software, and Flipnote Studio was one of them. And then I went on to Flipnote Hatena, and Zlargy's was the first one that I saw. I can't confirm if this is Zlargy. I don't think it is, because now that I think about it, he had a tie that went all the way down. But the character style is very, very familiar. So cool. So fucking cool. Okay. Hello? So this is a little bit of time has passed, or maybe like, oh no, characters are being deleted. Yeah, the characters are straight up being deleted.
Is anyone out there? Help me.
What was that? Take me to it. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, Q. R. R is missing. I have to explain what this is. There was no text feature on Flipnote Studio. So what people had to do was that they had to use the select tool, circle the letter or number that they wanted, copy it, put it aside. They would copy all the letters that they wanted to use, and they would just move them so delicately into the spot that they were supposed to be. This is a template. This is a text template. These were the only way to have consistent text in your Flipnotes up until the release of Flipnote Studio 3D, and they had their own, functioning text, But it was only one font, so I'm sure there were still people that made more fonts than you did the same formula to. Yeah, that's what this is, but it's interesting that R is missing. So cool. So cool, so cool, it's so cool. It's so fucking cool. June 1st, 2013. Downloading the Flipnote via sudo memo and hiding layer 1. No fucking way. It's a full-on ARG. It's a... Holy shit. This is a full-on... Are you telling me I can download these myself and analyze them? Search. Oh, fuck. Username. I didn't know they had new options now. June. Archive. Fuck. What if I just search R? Come on. Come on. Just search. Fuck. Go to the most popular section. Oh, it's there? Oh, that's so helpful. Why is it so slow? God damn. Okay, once I get there, okay, hang on. 1 second. It's almost loaded. Back. Okay, feature. No, it's not going to feature. That's the wrong one. Fuck. Wait.
Take a look in the kitchen. You can't find it.
It's on Pseudomemo. It's on Pseudomemo.
It's actually on Cinememo. By Cereal Bowl. So Cereal Bowl is the creator?
Really?
Details. Agree. SD card. I just want to go through this and confirm this real quick. Because if I can confirm this, this is big. This is so fucking big, dude. Holy shit. Okay, back. He's in your Twitch chat. Wait, legit? Wait, are you serious? Oh my god! I'm sorry, I barely ever pay attention to Twitch chat because normally it's dead as fuck. Holy shit, hi dude! What the fuck? Dude, this is so cool. This is the coolest shit I have seen in years. And I could just be saying that because this is such a deep connection to me. But this is so fucking cool. Like, god damn it. I'm sorry I was not paying attention to Twitch chat, genuinely. But oh my god, dude. Oh man. You've been here for a hot minute too. I'm so sorry that I was not paying attention. He was spamming to get your attention. I know, I'm an asshole. But to be fair, I also didn't recognize the name, so I just assumed it was another Twitch chatter. Oh my god, dude. Okay. But I'm just going to check through this anyway, even though I'm sure I could just ask for confirmation at this point. Oh, man. Thank you for being here. Genuinely, thank you for being here. This is like the most emotional connection I've had or something in years. Like, this is such an honest... I honestly didn't think that I would be going on this much about Flipnote. It's such a privilege to be talking about my childhood this much and have it be relevant and mean something and for people to be interested in it. Holy shit. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So I go back here. And I swap. Oh, that's so cool. It's legit. It's legit. It's legit. Right? So here I'm going to switch to camera. That's probably smart. You got to find the important details. Some of them have hidden stuff. Some of them don't. Interesting. You realize I'm going to be diving deep into this shit to find everything. I am going to. I will literally, if I have to, go frame by frame and destroy everything to find it. Oh, fuck. This is so cool. Sorry. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so down here, the details plain. You know, that's the text template. And down here, this is what we look at. We have to pay attention to layer 1 and 2. We see the colors are white and blue. And what we got to do to reveal the secret is that you see there's a little swap icon right next to the two. All you have to do is press on that, and then it switches them up. So blue is on top, and white is on the bottom, and that reveals the 3 significant other letters. So we get F, 6, and 8. So it is correct. So with that, I think I can safely assume that these other 2 are valid. I don't think I'm going to go through all of these on stream because that would take me so long, but I am definitely going to go back, download every single one of them, and rip them apart.
Oh man. Sorry, just give me a minute. This is a lot. This is so much. The joke was I like a taco. It was a taco. That's right. Oh, that's so right. Oh. Oh. Okay, so I don't know if I had mentioned this while you were here, Cereal Bowl, but with all of this shit here, okay, I don't know if you heard. I'm making a Flipnote documentary, and now experiencing this, I want to include this near the end of the documentary, as like a very good commentary as to what happened on the 31st of May. And since you're here, I feel like I have to ask if I could interview you for the documentary. Is that okay? Are you okay with your voice getting... I assume that your voice was the one in the announcement, so I would assume that you're okay with it, but could I interview you? An audio-based interview? Yeah, awesome, awesome, lovely. Oh, this is so cool. I don't know how to get your Discord, if you have a Discord. But I can tell you mine, and you can send me a friend request. It's Hatena360, hashtag 1153. Yeah, it's open to everyone, because I'm not gonna get blown up with messages, so I'm not worried about people knowing it. But just go ahead and add me, and then we can talk about it later. I already have Pseudo Fox who's interested in being a part of the interview, or being a part of the documentary, and I'm trying to get so many other people. I'm sure I can also get Boss, the creator of like the one stick figure with the huge sword. I'm sure I can get him, because somehow he knows who I am, which is really cool. Okay, I got your request. I accepted it. Cool, man. I'm not going to be accepting friend requests from anyone else unless I know them. Oh man, so fucking cool. This is, oh my god, I'm sorry. This is like one of the coolest things that's ever happened. This is so awesome. Okay, anyways, we're gonna move on. I've done enough nerding out. I'll talk to you about that later, Serial. But thank you so much for dropping by the stream. And I will be paying more attention to Twitch chat now, so I've learned that lesson. But yeah, let's just keep reading this. And I have to, now there's some sort of pressure in me now that the creator of the ARG is watching this. Oh man, this is so cool. I understand that this might be scummy to ask, but because you did create it, and I feel like I shouldn't ask. Just let me know if you want people to figure it out, or if someone has already figured it out. Who is this character? Is this a pre-existing character from another creator, or is this new? Is this new to the series? And if you can't tell me, I get it. It's how ARGs go. I cannot reveal who they are. It's what I figured, but, you know, thanks for responding anyway. So that helps me understand the groundwork, the connection that we can have with the creator of the ARG, is that you are following strictly to the ARG rules and not telling anyone everything. You're not giving any hints. The community has to figure it out, which is perfect. Love that. Thank you for not giving me the answer, because that makes this so much more investing. It was a test. Ah, it's so cool. Okay, next one. There's so much to go through right here. Holy shit. Do we get to go through a Fred song? Actually? Do we actually get to go through a Fred song?
Long, long time ago, I still remember how those flip notes made me smile. Now I feel like I am gonna cry. Time to put down our DSIs. The day Hatena died, singing bye-bye, Hatena, bye-bye. Never thought the day would come, Hatena's river ran dry. After May 31st, no reason for DSIs. Singing, 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 singing.
Memory is the key. reality. If it burns down and no
I know
one
who that is.
remembers it was there,
I know who that is.
it's almost as if there was nothing there to begin with.
No way. Unlock. Do not.
A long, long time ago.
Dude. Dude, just. Dude. That's 100%. That is 100% one of the most iconic stick fight animation characters in all of Flipnote. The guitar head! The dude with the guitar head! This is so cool! This is so cool. Oh man, this is... You're attacking my heart. That's 100%. That's 100% 100%. That is the name of this character. Not 100% sure what's going on with the cape and the hair, though. That was, as far as I'm aware, that was never a part of his edition. I could be wrong. I don't know 100%. I guess I'm going to be making so many puns. Isn't nostalgia just the worst? Yeah, dude. What the fuck are you doing to me? Come on, man. Wow. But yeah, that's absolutely 100%. Because like that is so iconic. You cannot pass that up as any other character from Flipnote. Like, again, I don't know what's going on with the cape, and I don't know what's going on with the what looks like hair. But I'm pretty damn sure that's 100%. So let's just go ahead and go through all this again. So we already know who Fred is. I don't have to explain that.
Long, long time ago. I still remember how those...
I will say that I remember this very vividly. Fred uploaded this, I believe, on either the last day or close to the last day. It was after the announcement that Flipnote would shut down. And everyone was in this somber mood. It was like, Unis Honest, the same energy that everyone had on the last day of Unis Honest is the same exact energy, if not more intense, for Flipnote Hatena. And I say more intense because, again, there were relationships that were just destroyed because we could not connect with our friends from that point moving forward. Period.
Flipnotes made me smile. Now I feel like
So this song is just a commentary of the last day of Flipnote.
I'm gonna try to put down all the...
So there was a glitch on the word time. That's interesting. Because there's obviously a huge... What's the word? There's a huge focus on time itself.
Yes, eyes, the day Hatena died.
Now this, I don't know if you can still find this, but this was this is what you would see on the Flipnote Hatena website, the URL that you would go on to like Google Chrome or some shit. And this would be what you would see. It would be Flipnote Hatena service has ended. Let's see if it's actually still up. I don't remember. Flipnote Hatena. Or if they've just taken off the URL. Because I would assume that they've just removed the URL entirely, so they don't have to pay for it. I'm going to assume that's what happened. But yeah, it was pretty much just a display shot just telling you that the service has ended. And just seeing that for the first time was heartbreaking for so many people.
Died.
Including myself.
Thinking back.
How old was I? I think I was 12 years old when this went down. Yeah, I was 12. I was 12 years old when this happened. So I was young. I didn't have a phone. I think I barely got Skype by the time that it shut down. So I was able to continue talking to a few of my friends. And I got their... I got their 3DS friend code because I had a 3DS at the time. I got their 3DS friend code, and then a little bit afterwards I got Skype, and then I got their Skype accounts from the 3DS. But anyone who didn't have a 3DS, I had no method of communication with. I'm sure I could go to the Internet Archive, but I'll save that for later.
Bye-bye, Hatena, bye-bye. Never thought the day would come, Hatena's river ran dry.
If you assume that sentence is referring to me, it's very offensive. My river ran dry.
After May 31st, no reason for DSI. Singing, 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 singing.
Singing June 1st. The day Hatena died, I think, is a lyric. The day Hatena died, but like they don't know. The characters in this series do not know that they're about to die. Well, some of them do. There are context clues.
Singing, 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 singing.
So that's why that lyric is removed. Memory is the key to reality. Memory is the key to reality.
If it burns down,
If what burns down? This is the trick with Flipnote audio, is that it gets so compressed.
if it burns down,
It
and
burns
no one
down.
remembers it was there,
And no one remembers it was burned.
it's almost as if there was
It's almost over.
nothing there to begin with.
There was nothing there to begin with. Interesting. Very interesting. Unlock. Do not destroy. What does this mean? I think, is this... So I know unlock 100% is like, it's the option for whenever you're uploading a Flipnote and you have the decision to either lock it or leave it unlocked. If the Flipnote is locked, people can still download it, but they cannot access that Flipnote. They cannot edit. Period. I'm sorry. I'm just like, this whole stream is so cool because I can tell that there's other people from Flipnote watching this. And you all probably know a lot more about the lore than I do, but just bear with me because this is all new to me and this means a lot to me. But yeah, I when you would upload it, you would have the decision to lock it or unlock it. If you left it locked, people could not edit the Flipnotes, meaning that they could not leave spin-offs, copies, edits, yada yada. But if you left it unlocked, then they could download it, make their own little edits, they could change it however they want, and then they can upload it, and it would be marked purple to show that it is a spin-off. I think do not destroy. I don't know what do not destroy means, but does this mean, this might mean like the memory limit, because that was also a thing, that is still a thing on Flipnote. Flipnote Studio and Flipnote Studio 3D, there is a memory limit. It is much greater on the 3DS, but you could only have so many megabytes of storage on one Flipnote. You can only use up so much space, and once you've reached that threshold, you can't do anything. You can't edit that Flipnote anymore. You've maxed out. You maxed it out. Don't know if that's what this means here. Yeah. Interesting. So I think I've dissected everything that there is to know about this one. Hard to tell when this one takes place, but the minimal cloud coverage indicates this either takes place before previous events or it happens farther away from what we have previously seen in the archival data. So there's some funky timeline shit going on here. I would love to be a big part of solving this ARG. I want to say that right now. Frank, blah, blah, blah. It's been dormant for years, but some of his old photos have been uploaded there. Yeah, that's crazy to me. Such nostalgic. So nostalgic. So since 2015, we've been working to bring back one of the most important, crucial relics of our generation. The time has finally come. From all of us here at Pseudomemo and our friends from the Keiru team, happy flipnoting. I know people from both Pseudo and Keiru. Fantastic people. Fantastic team. Haven't talked to them in a very long time, though, but wonderful people. Flipnote Hatena means a lot to us here at the archive. While we look to preserve a specific moment from Flipnote Hatena, the folks at Pseudomemo and Keiru Gallery have everything that came before. They've been working on this for 7 years, so please support their work. Thank you as well to Pseudomemo, which allows the archive to upload restored PPM files to their service. We hope you can recover many old memories. Okay, so this is probably where people started to go back and tear the files apart, so which I will do. I will destroy your files, cereal bowl. Oh boy, the second announcement. We get more of Fluffy. Or is it Fluff? Archive announcement 2. Thank you for your continued support on the June archive and restoration project. Isn't nostalgia the worst?
You motherfucker. You motherfucker.
You just commented that in Twitch. You were waiting for this, I bet.
I love the commitment. I absolutely love the commitment. You're doing something incredible here, man. Genuinely. All right.
Hello, my name is Fuzz. Fuzz the
Fuzz.
cat, mascot.
Hold on one second. Some shit going on
My
here.
name is Fuzz. Fuzz the cat, mascot for the June Archives.
Hi,
I
Fuzz.
like saying that. Today is June 1st. Over 9 years ago, Flipnote had officially closed its services for good. A moment of silence for all that we have lost.
There's someone calling, hey.
Whoops! Left my phone.
You cereal. I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fucking fight you. That song. You are unlocking so much shit. My mind is open. I'm not comfortable with this. Get out of my head. This is awesome.
There's someone calling,
Hey, the phone
Whoops!
is
Left my
ringing.
phone on. Hang on. Let me just answer that real quick. Hello?
Mood
Isn't
change.
nostalgia just the worst? You get these warm and fuzzy feelings inside for a bygone era that slowly fade and crumble into nothingness as you realize that the good times are behind you. You can't go back. But what if you could turn back the clock just a little bit? What if you could change a thing or two? Oh, well, Fuzz, wouldn't that alter the present as well? That's exactly the point. Hello, my name is Fuzz. Fuzz the cat.
The intentions are shown. That's all I gotta say. The intentions are shown. This is someone who cannot let go. 1 second. I just had like a fucking anime realization moment. 1 second. Where did they go?
Where is everyone? Grew up.
They grew up.
They moved on.
They moved on. But they cannot. Fuzz cannot move on. I wonder if this is going to have any kind of correlation. That's just something to keep in mind. I can't draw any conclusions from that now, but that feels intentional. This person cannot move on, and that is the reason that this line exists. In the way of story writing, that's why this exists. Or maybe this was come up with later on, but I think that's very important to keep in mind going forward. Very important. Okay.
Mascot for the June Archives.
Okay, I just wanted to pay attention to
Hello,
everything.
my name is Fuzz. Fuzz the cat. Mascot for the June Archives. I like saying that. Today is June 1st. Over 9 years ago, Flipnote had officially closed its services for good. A moment of silence for all that we have lost.
There's someone.
And the iPod graphic too. Fuck you. Kindly, fuck you.
Calling, hey.
Whoops! Left my phone on.
And you better answer. I don't remember the lyrics.
Hang on. Let me just answer that real quick. Hello?
Okay. So there's a puzzle here. We see numbers flash on screen here.
Isn't nostalgia just the worst? You get these warm and fuzzy feelings inside for a bygone era that slowly fade and crumble into nothingness as you realize that the good times are behind you. You can't go back. But what if you could turn back the clock just a little bit? What if you could change a thing or two? Oh, well, Fuzz, wouldn't that alter the present as well? That's exactly the point. Hello!
So there's a puzzle there. I'm not going to go through it right now because I'm sure it's already been solved and I don't want to waste that time. But if it is, I mean, it has to be it has to be solved by now, right? It has to be. It has to be. It has to be, right? It has to be. Someone solved it, I'm sure. Oh, little guy. Oh, he's a little bit. Maple Biscuit. I recognize that name. Do I recognize that name? Were they from Flipnote? This is the dumbest way to do this. Isn't there a way to like look way back into someone's Twitter or some shit? Is this someone from Flipnote? Yes, it is. Yes, it has been solved. Okay, good. LEVVLIAVYBV16. Interesting. Okay, but can I ask if it has been solved, like, because clearly they're all put into these positions for a reason. So when they're all placed in the same position on the bottom of the screen, like you take them in their exact position and then put them all next to each other, what does that spell out? Does that spell out anything, or is that what it spells out? ELIVVLIAVYBV16. I just want to be sure. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. Scroll a bit through the Twitter replies, you'll see it. I guess I could have done that. Fine. What's Fuzz saying in the video? I can't understand it. Audio compression is a true fiend today, isn't it? But allow me to regurgitate it for you. Hello, my name is Fuzz, Fuzz the cat, mascot for the June Archive. I like saying that. Today is June 1st, over 9 years ago. Okay. Interesting. So you're completely ignoring... Oh, no, you're not. Never mind. Oops, hello. Isn't nostalgia just the worst? You get these warm and fuzzy feelings inside that slowly fade and crumble into nothingness as you realize that the good times are behind you. You can't go back. But what if you could turn back the clock just a little bit? What if you could change a thing or two? Whoa, well, Fuzz. Wouldn't that alter the present as well? That's exactly the point. How come this one is unlisted?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Chai.
Wait. The team thought they could manage me. Now I manage them. Would you like to be a team member? Who am I kidding? At this point, you already are. I'd like to be a team member. Can I work on these?
Robert Bartholomew Winston III, Esquire. Today, I will present some more tips on keeping your DSI system safe and...
A memory virus is a parasite that spreads from mind to mind and grows in strength as more and more people form memories surrounding it. The more hosts that remember the parasitical entity, the more stably it roots itself in reality, becoming more and more real each time it spreads. With enough hosts, the parasite may even gain access to the physical world and cease to be a concept or an idea. Usually, hosts will be unaware they are infected with a memory virus and will continue to propagate and spread the parasite to others. How to prevent the spread of a memory virus in 4 steps. 1. Isolate the source of the virus. Keep it away from prying eyes. 2. Destroy all iterations of the parasite, visual, written, auditory, etc. 3. Inform potential hosts of their level of risk. 4. Pray that it's not already out of hand.
Interesting. That has huge implications. Whoa. Alright, you telling me to look in the comments. Here's what I picked up so far. Fuzz the Cat is one of the memory viruses. They want to abuse time travel to alter people's memories so that they can enter reality. But the people in the Hatena... That doesn't feel right. The Hatena. But the people in Hatena realize this. And considering their ultimate quest for any means of escape, there will soon be a power struggle. This conflict will test the limits of what can be considered real, as the people in the Hatena portray raw emotion, and Fuzz probably sees them as a temporary means to an end. Talking about Fuzz strengthens their grip on reality. Any comment, any theory furthers their goals. It's actually really smart. Thank you, Joe Mama. I know you can't confirm anything,
But this seems pretty damn close. Weird. Wouldn't this mean that the entirety of the June archive is an easy way to rapidly spread the memory virus, since it's literally bringing back old memories? Isn't nostalgia just the worst? You clever motherfucker. You are one clever son of a bitch. This is so clever. It's so creative. I am over here in my chair cackling. Let's go. Wow, you are just... I have nothing but compliments for you. Like, this has got to be one of the most interesting ARGs I've ever seen. I'm a big ARG fan. I've watched all the game theories. But this... It's more than the fact that it hits me on a personal level. It's that I haven't seen anything like this. The way that this is executed is brilliant. In the way that you're not only bringing nostalgia back to everybody, but you're also inadvertently introducing newer people into this world. And while, of course, they're not going to find the same enjoyment out of it because they weren't there for it, this is incredible. I recommend watching the YouTube videos because they have subtitles. You'll like the next few. Fuck you in advance. Yeah, I swear to God, if you make me cry again, I will come for you. Oh, man. Okay, I want to continue going through the Twitter for the rest of the videos, just because I can see, you know, the replies here, and I think they might have some significance. And then I will go back through the YouTube videos here on stream, because clearly you want me to see them. But I will go back through them quickly just to check them out and make sure I didn't miss anything.
Hey, man.
Oh, wait. Oh, what the hell? It's a reply?
I can totally see...
A minute long. Gizmo! 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 Gizmo!
I can totally see Saturn from here. Ow! I think I got a shard of plastic shoved up my left nostril. You're never gonna believe this, but I just broke an Olympic world record by...
I know we're in the middle of an ARG, but I legitimately... Like, my mind just legitimately took my soul and put it back in 2013 and 2012. I just completely forgot that I was even doing this for a little bit.
Jumping 10 feet in the air. Nuh-uh. That's physically impossible. Bet you $5 I could do it again. You're on. Be prepared to lose your annual salary, sucker.
Transfer initiated.
Boom. Killed it, guy. Killed it, guy. I didn't even know you were streaming. Welcome, everybody. Oh, boy. Cereal Bowl, allow me to welcome you to my community. I am a part of Hyun's dojo. And I know a lot of people there. It's a pretty big community, I think. As for Gilded Guy and his viewers, welcome everybody. We are watching the coolest fucking ARG that I have ever seen. And I'm not biased about this at all. Alright, I'm going to explain this real quick. What's happening? Wait. I normally get really nervous. I normally get extremely nervous whenever I get a big raid like this. But I feel more energized. Oh my god. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to go through this really fast. We're not going to go back and watch everything, but we are watching an ARG that is based on history that is intergrained with me so deeply that it's a part of my name. I come from the Flipnote Hatena community, back when that was still functional. It is why my name is Hatena, is based off of a website where you could share Flipnote animations from your Nintendo DSi. Have you seen those really pixelated stick figure animations? That's Flipnote Hatena. And there was a whole thing that Flipnote Hatena was shut down on June or July. It was shut down on June 1st of 2013 because people were grooming minors. And then Nintendo overreacted, and then they announced that they were shutting it down and replacing it, but then there was a whole bunch of drama that resulted in most of the Americans, Australians, and Europeans not having access to future Flipnote installments and their online features as well. And this is an ARG based around the last day of Flipnote Hatena. And I also want to go, I know everyone who's been here has heard about me go on about this. Why this is such a big deal to me is because I was 12 years old when Flipnote Hatena shut down, and I had a lot of friends on there. And the only way that I could maintain communication with those people was if I had their 3DS friend code. I had the friend code that they had on their Nintendo 3DS system. And that was my only method of communication because I was too young to have a phone or have any other method of communication, period. And I ended up remaining in contact with a very small number of my friends. But the day that Flipnote Hatena shut down, that was my only method of communicating with certain people. And that was the last time to this day that I have spoken to most of my friends from that time. And that's why this means so much to me, is because it's finally bringing light to that day. It is a very important day for me. And to see an ARG being made out of a very deeply ingrained childhood experience of mine is incredible. And I want to thank Cereal Bowl, who is in Twitch chat right now, cackling in his chair as I learn everything about his ARG. I want to thank him for creating this. So please, if that interests you, I would heavily recommend checking out the June archive. It is what we're covering today. This is the ARG. It's incredible. It is absolutely incredible. And if you want to see me geek out and literally cry over nostalgia, I've cried in this stream multiple times because of nostalgia. And if you want to see that, you can go back in the stream or wait for the stream to be done and then watch it in its entirety. I might make a video about this where a video called Overanalyzing the June Project. But I just heavily recommend you all check this out. If it interests you. If it doesn't interest you, that's fine. I get it, but this means a lot to me. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna continue on with the knowledge that I know. I'm going to try not to repeat myself too much, but if I do end up repeating myself, it'll be short and sweet. I'll try to make it short and sweet now that we have an influx of people. I just want to make sure that everyone here is on the same page and that everyone can respect and appreciate the effort that went into this. So, with that said, moving forward, I'm going to continue. The basic plot of the archive here is that this takes place inside of Flipnote Hatena, inside of the Flipnotes. The very moment that Flipnote Hatena is shut down, as far as I can tell, everything is being deleted. And the Flipnotes and the characters in these Flipnotes are becoming sentient. And some weird stuff's going on. So that's the basic idea, and we're just beginning to see these corrupted files be revived and uploaded to Twitter and YouTube under the name The June Archive. So heavily recommend that you watch it on your own if you would like to watch this without me reacting to it. Let's move forward.
I can totally see Saturn from here.
I'm restarting it so I can refresh my brain.
Ow! I think I got a shard of plastic shoved up my left nostril. You're never gonna believe this, but I just broke an Olympic world record by jumping 10 feet in the air. Nuh-uh! That's physically impossible. Bet $5 I could do it again. You're on. Prepare to lose your annual salary, sucker.
And here it starts.
Transfer initiated. Connection established. Begin temporal relocation.
What? What?
I can totally see Saturn from here.
What? What the fuck? What, bro? Okay, so we got to see that vial again. I think I can confirm that this isn't the memory limit. I don't think I can deconfirm that it is, but I don't see strong evidence to say that it is the memory limit reference. Is that the memory? Is that the nostalgia? Is that like a bottle of nostalgia? I think it is. At least that's my guess for now. I can't make any strong theories right now, but we see the clock again, and the clock is at a different time now. It's at 11:25 now. Yeah, 11:25. I assume that they have an entire hour left. So that's why it starts at 11 o'clock, is because we have that grace period where everything's being deleted. Interesting. Very interesting and so cool.
Transfer initiation.
What is that? What is
Transfer initiation.
Transfer something. Transfer empathy?
Transfer initiation.
In machine?
Transfer initiation.
What is he saying? What is he saying? Initiated? Is it initiated?
Transfer initiation.
That's 100%. I was hearing that wrong. This man. I'm sure that you copy and pasted this serial, but like just in terms of production, not as an ARG. Did you copy and paste this, or did you make this on your own? Just as a general question. Because I'm sure that there were a bunch of these on Flipnote, but I didn't really get attached to these. I'm sure I saw them like once or twice, but I copy and pasted it. Yeah, that's going to take it a lot of time to do on your own, I assume. But yeah.
Connection established.
Connection established. Okay. Connection established. We went back in time. Whoa. Connection. I made a connection in my noggin. Earlier on, in one of the Twitter posts, the June Archive had said that they had up to several hours of content, assuming that everything was approximately 30 seconds long, which clearly they're a minute long each. And there was 400 of these files, and there were hours of content. So if we only had 1 hour left, there had to be some playtime with time, right? They had to be playing with it. So I think with that unlisted video, thank you Panda Pop for the 10 bits. This transfer of Flipnote Hatena assets to Flipnote Hatena 3D. That's an interesting thing to say. I don't think so, but that's something I'll keep in mind.
Begin terminal relocation.
Begin terminal relocation. Relocation. Maybe it is. Is it? Temporal. Begin temporal relocation. I don't want to say that it is that they're being transferred to the 3DS archive. I think this is something more specific to the lore. I think this might have something to do with the virus that we had seen earlier that would infect certain Flipnotes, and it would get into people's minds, and it would make you think that this was new again or something. And I had to go back and watch that to fully understand that portion. That was a little tricky for me.
Because it took a lot of time to transfer them all. Maybe. So Gizmo has been relocated. Or at least that character from Gizmo's animation has been relocated. Very interesting. I mean, that could mean anything, right? 100%. I'm not sure. 1 second. Checking Discord notifications, making sure it's nothing important. Okay, we're good. Alright, I don't think I need to look at that one anymore. There is a second one here.
Hey, so looks like the world's ended. Really? That means... Transfer successful. Recharge.
1 second.
Hey, man. Hey. So looks like the world's ended. Really? That means... Transfer successful. Recharging. Estimated time on charge, 30 minutes.
Banana phone. Can fly. I can keep on fighting till I die.
Hey, man.
That's awesome. Just fuck, man. This is so good. This is so cool. King Boo. Holy shit. Yeah, that was his character, wasn't it?
Transfer successful. Recharging. Estimated time on charge, 30 minutes.
So what are they saying there?
Recharging.
Did? Really? Hey, man. Hey.
Hey.
So looks like the world's ended. Really?
Was that a new recording, or was that an out of context clip taken from one of Gizmo's animations? Because it's either that's an out of context clip taken from Gizmo's animations, or you found a voice actor that sounds really damn similar to young Gizmo. I mean, I don't know what he sounds like now, but I mean, clearly he can't sound like a kid anymore. Out of context clip, yeah, I was sure it is. It's from another one of his old animations. Okay.
Transfer successful. Recharging.
Transfer successful, recharging.
Estimated time on charge, 30 minutes.
So he's just recharging for 30 minutes. That's all that we need to know. Can fly. I will keep on fighting till I die. This is making me so genuinely happy. This is the most pure I've felt in a long time. This is so cool.
clock cat in Black Realm was at 10:30. Red clock cat at 11:30. I didn't even realize there was two of them. I was too distracted on nostalgia.
Sally suck.
Transfer initiated.
I got the red one.
Connection established.
This is the opposite realm. This is like the inverted realm. This one. Interesting. Okay, so it's not adding time. This is a different time period or something. Oh, this is what was collecting the little capsule thing. Whatever this is. Okay, I understand now. At least I think I do. Why are you taking the pledge right now? I'm holding my heart, dude. I'm holding my heart. This is going directly from my heart. This is just so fucking cool. I think the only people that can truly understand why I'm feeling this way is the people who went through the same thing as me. And I think, you know, the creator of this ARG and many of the others who have found a deep connection to this, I think those are probably the only other people who can really understand what I feel. I have to say something about Fuzz the cat, aka your mascot. Why is he being a bit off? Like it cracked his neck. It was still fine. Why is there a cat clock in the sky? Help you make this tweet. The clock is currently currently unexplained phenomenon. Lots of theories as to what it is, but there are no definite answers yet. Fuzz is just a funny little guy. So yeah, it's 100% that this clock has something to do with Fuzz. Man, fantastic job, and there's still so much more. The following Flipnotes present a sequence of continuous events, and as such, we have held all three back for viewing them together. Their details will be posted in a thread. So, okay. Oh, I see. Okay, got it. I was about to watch them in the wrong order.
Dog. Alright, kid, here's your hot dog. Yes, it's your hot dog. Kid, I said I have your hot dog. Kid, come on. Take the hot dog. Kid.
Come on, take it.
1 second, sorry, I have to turn my phone on silent. Someone keeps trying to text message me.
Alright, kid, here's your hot dog. Yes, it's your hot dog. Kid, I said I have your hot dog. Kid, come on. Take the hot dog. Kid.
Come on, take it. You don't have all day.
It's me. No. I mean, that really does look like my stick figure, but my stick figure is just very average looking. Very average. Oh, it's filling up.
Wait. Don't throw that.
Alright, let's make a deal then. Tell me who you are, tell me what's going on, and I won't throw it.
Alright, kid, here's your hot dog.
Who voiced him?
Don't throw that.
Alright, let's make a deal then. Tell me who you are, tell me what's going on, and I won't throw it.
Is the voice actor credited? I wouldn't imagine because it is an ARG and you want to be very cryptic. But I also don't know if the voice actor would
hold any significance, like if they're from the community, and if their role in this holds significance to any hints in the ARG. So I'm not sure. But I feel like I've heard the voice before. Not 100% sure. But... Anyways, that's the first one. More exposition.
This world is at its end.
Voice actor holds no
The
significance.
people who created it and gave it life are gone.
Okay, wait, yeah. Sorry, I was spacing out there, responding to you.
This world is at its end. The people who created it and gave it life are gone. It returns to the nothingness from whence it came. Bits and strands of code. This world is at its...
So this dude knows what's going on. In memoriam, Hatena City. Yep. Leap into my heart. Lily pad of creation. Little orange frog. I love that.
So then, what's going to happen to us?
Beautifully orchestrated piece. Beautifully. I love this one. This one is fantastic.
So then, what's going to happen to us?
Is that copy paste? Thematically, that would make sense. Where's that? Panda Pop, thank you for the 10 bits. I remember Everine treated Hatena as a city of animators. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier in the stream, like at the beginning. But yeah, 100%. I'm trying to... I don't have my DSI set up, or my Flipnote set up in the way, but I think this is... Wait. Hang on. Yes, fine. Nah, I don't think it is. Sorry. Sorry, wasted time. The copy-paste feature. Yeah, I think it is more similar to the copy-paste feature, but I was thinking it was like the notes icon on the main screen, but I don't think it bears as much resemblance as the copy-paste. His eyes over. Where did that go? Answer me! Answer me! Okay, so let's take a look at what happens here. He gets frustrated, says the classic line, "Answer me!" And then is about to throw it. Who is this one? That's Boss, right? Or is that someone else? That's the frog. And they use their claws to kill the frog. That's the save to new note symbol. That is the... Wait. Save. That is a save to new note. The top one. 100%. That's what that is. Fucking good eye, Navix. Great eye. Oh my god, that's so cool. Okay, wait. Okay. Things are going real fast. So, kill the frog. what is that? Can't tell what that is. This goes from about 6:10, 6:15, yeah, 6:10, and it moves back in time. That's moving back in time because the long hand goes up and around counterclockwise. So they've gained more time. Who is that just another shot of the Flipnote frog, or is that another reference? Maybe that's not 100%. I don't think it's 100%. Weird. YouTube has subtitles transcribed by the team for your convenience. Hope that is helpful. All right, well, I think that's about it for the Twitter. Now let's go through all these real quick. So if you're new and you want to watch all these, we're going to watch all these again. I'm going to watch them with captions, drawing conclusions. Oh, wait, I can't play the audio because it's Disney. Goodbye so soon. Isn't this a crime? We know by now the time. So here's goodbye. I don't know how the song goes. So soon. You'll find your separate way. With time so short. Time. Oh? Oh? You go memo. Hatena. JP, thank you. So I assume this is the screenshot, right? This is what you would see on the Flipnote Hatena page. http://googlomemo.hatena.me.jp. Thank you. Yes. Wait, so it's still up? Wait, they didn't take it down? Some of them don't have full captions. Sorry, but most of them do. I mean, we'll still watch all of them. Because I think that everyone here deserves to see them. With a new influx of viewers. If you inspect Element, there's a surprise. I don't know how to inspect Element on Opera, and I don't care enough to learn, so I'm going to open Chrome. So I can go F12. Thanks all Ugo Memo and Flipnote users. Is that it? Is it just this? I assume that's just... Yeah, this brings you back to the Hatena site. Basecam is blocking it. Oh shit, sorry. Let me go ahead and do this. So this is what I'm saying here. Yeah, so now that you all have a good look at it, I don't know, I don't think there's much else there, but yeah, this is what most of us saw on June 1st of 2013. Flipnote Hatena has ended its service. The Flipnote Hatena website and Flipnote Hatena for the Nintendo DSi ended on May 31st, 2013. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to the members of Flipnote Hatena community, which began in December 2008. The service has now ended, but the memories will always remain. Thank you for all the amazing Flipnotes and for your use of the Flipnote Hatena website and Flipnote Hatena for Nintendo DSi. Yeah, so this was the goodbye message that just stayed there. Really heartbreaking, honestly. All right. And that's the dead frog. Take a look. In the kitchen.
You can't find them. You can't find them.
Again, we've already analyzed these, so I won't be going over them as intensely unless I find something new.
You can't find them. Your friends are no more.
everyone?
Where is everyone?
Oh, me no, me no, me no.
Where did they go? They grew up. They moved on. And you, why do you still live in the past? Get it. Get it. Get it. Alright, kid, here's your hot dog.
Okay, so nothing new there.
Hello! My name is Fuzz. Fuzz the cat, mascot for the June Archives. And from us here at the Archives to all of you out there, we'd like to say, whoa! We've received a lot of support for the Archive project. We're incredibly grateful. Please be aware that our restoration process takes time, and that we are working as hard as we can to get updates on archived files. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for supporting the Archive and Restoration project.
That's legitimately creepy. Very interesting. This one, the introduction of Star Beggars.
Oh man,
and
now I have to add 100
Starface.
stars. Dude, it's just a game. It's not like it's your mom. But Starface won't get me if I don't!
Oh, okay. I could have just looked here instead of asking you guys, haven't I?
The stars are growing dim and dwindling in number. But why? Something's not right.
I want to know what significance that character is going to play. Because we haven't seen him since.
Help wanted. Welcome to McDoodles. Can I take your order? I'd like a way out.
Tacos.
What?
Listen. I know it's hard to believe. And don't panic, but we're all trapped here. There's a dark void encircling us, and it's slowly closing in. And if we don't find a way out of here, we're all going to die.
Hey, what's up with the guy in the drive-thru? You said there's something blocking everybody in the city. No one can get in or out. What the heck? Hey, let me talk to that guy. Get your hands off my headset.
Hello?
Who is that guy? We already know that guy... Wished I lived in a hotel. Okay, before I get nostalgic over that. We already know that this dude holds some significance. Because Serial Bull, the creator, in this stream said that it is a specific character and that they cannot tell me who they are, which I take to mean that they have significance. But it's not Zlargy. I know it's not Zlargy because they don't have the necktie.
Hello? Hello?
It's funny I didn't even notice the song on the first run.
Is anyone out there? Help me.
A long, long time ago, I still remember how those Flipnotes made me smile. Now I feel like
Wait, it's
I'm gonna
auto-generated.
cry.
But I want to watch it again anyway.
To put down our DSIs, the day tenor died. Singing bye, bye, tenor, bye, bye. Never thought the day would come when Tennis River ran dry. After May 31st, no reason for DSI. Singing, singing, singing.
The day died.
Memory.
That has to be 100%. You can't tell me it's not.
If it burns down and no one remembers it was there, it's almost as if there was nothing there to begin with.
Unlock, do not destroy. And what does he do? He destroys it.
Hello, my name is Fuzz.
Hi,
Fuzz the
Fuzz.
cat, mascot for the June Archives. I like saying that. Today is June 1st. Over 9 years ago, Flipnote had to officially closed its
Wait,
services for good.
I didn't even
Today is June 1st. Over 9
take into consideration. I'm gonna need a minute for this one. I'm gonna need a minute. Give me just 1 second. I didn't even consider to stop and look. Oh. Epic guitar. Stupid Mario Bros. Chicken wing, a hot dog and bologna. King Boo. The cliff animation. I think this is the Choir Kids. This one I'm not 100% recognizing, but oh. Isn't nostalgia just the worst?
9 years ago, Flipnote had to officially closed its services for good. A moment of silence for all that we have lost.
There's someone calling, hey.
Whoops! Left my phone on! Hang on! Let me just answer that real quick. Hello? Isn't nostalgia just the worst? You get these warm and fuzzy feelings inside for a bygone era that slowly fade and crumble into nothingness as you realize that the good times are behind you. You can't go back! But what if you could turn back the clock just a little bit? What if you could change a thing or two? Oh, well, Fuzz!
Realize I didn't have captions on this whole time. Sorry, we gotta go back.
Hello!
Unless,
My name-
okay, no, they're auto-generated. Okay, sorry.
You could turn back the clock just a little bit. What if you could change a thing or two? Oh, well, Fuzz, wouldn't that alter the present as well? That's exactly the point.
Wow. Alright, Panda Pop, thank you for the 25 bits. Theory. These characters are trapped in this animator's DSI, which is why they talk about memory and time, which is why they're stuck. Good theory. Don't think it's true, but I don't want to completely dismiss it because I don't know if anything in particular has been confirmed. I want to make a video about this. I really do. But I'm going to have to do a lot of research before I even do that. I was thinking of just re-uploading this stream, but just highlights from this stream, but I think I have to do like a proper video about it. Because I'm sure that there has been theory videos about it already, and I'll probably watch those as well. But I'm not sure if they have had quite the connection to Flipnote. I don't want to make that statement so positive. I haven't even seen the videos. Maybe they have had just as deep as a connection to the platform as I have.
I can totally see Saturn from here. Ow! I think I got a shard of plastic shoved up my left nostril. You're never gonna believe this, but I just broke an Olympic world record by jumping 10 feet in the air. Nuh-uh. That's physically impossible. Bet $5 I could do it again. You're on. Prepare to lose your annual salary, sucker.
Transfer initiated. Connection established. location.
Hey, man. Hey.
So, looks like the world's ended. Really?
That means...
Transfer success.
Okay, so because there's nothing in the captions, I don't want to have to waste any more time on that one. I believe, yeah, we're on this one.
Alright, kid,
Captions,
here's
yep,
your
okay.
hot dog. Yes, it's your hot dog. Kid, I said I have your hot dog. Kid, come on. Take the hot dog. Kid. Kid.
Come on, kid. Take it. You don't have all day. Wait. Don't throw that.
Alright, let's make a deal then. Tell me who you are, tell me what's going on, and I won't throw it.
This world is at its end. The people who created it and gave it life are gone. It returns to the nothingness from whence it came. Bits and strands of code.
So then, what's going to happen to us?
What? I didn't even realize there were more. This was fucking yesterday. This is all brand fucking new. Okay. Are you pulling... No. Hold up. Are you pulling a boss right now? Are you making your own game in Flipnote? I mean, you're not actually making it a game, but you're making it look like a game in Flipnote. Are you pulling a boss? Holy shit, dude. Do we give inputs? Okay. Go to what? Go to...
ELPLPUEU. I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something. Right? For these, it would be better to view them on pseudomemo. Would it? Okay, well, I'm gonna watch them here. Uh-oh. Do we play the game by making spin-offs? That's so creative. That is so fucking creative. Who are you? You can view all the attempts. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna view people's attempts. The times are the code digits. It's not a bad idea. Unable to connect to server. What the fuck do you mean by that? I'm looking for something in the archives. My name is Serial Bulby, and this archive project is an extension of a 10-year search to find something I'm missing. I'm looking for something in the archives. That's quite a bit of that's quite a hefty bit of confirmation that you've just given out, dude. It's an extension of a 10. So, what are you trying to find? You, the creator. What are you trying to find? This isn't what is Fuzz trying to find. This is what is Serial trying to find. Add to favorites. Well, I'm now following you on Flipnote, but that doesn't say a whole lot. Because, well, I mean, it might say a lot because now you can bet your ass I'm going to be on here more often. 100%. I can't tell you because he and I are looking for the same thing. Fuzz is a separate entity from you. I know it's like that's small, right? They're very small hints, but like confirmation is big here. You can't find them, oh, you can't find them, oh. So we have to make spin-offs in order to find the code. But those flipnotes aren't on your profile. Panda Pop, thank you for the 5 bits. Just hear me out here. What dates were each flipnote posted and what times are in each video? But then the timeline there also probably matters a lot. But we probably do have enough evidence to get at least most of the timeline. There's still like a few flipnotes that I don't feel confident with trying to fit anywhere. But like all the new ones, those are going to be super easy to put next to each other. But then what goes around that? And I think the take a look in the kitchen, you can't find them one. I think that is the first one because it's the plain introduction. The one before that was the one where Flipnote Frog was just singing. Don't know if we can draw any connections to that one. Wow. This is incredible. This is just incredible. Oh, man. So the one that I'm very curious about is this one. This one that shows the date. It shows the I Can Walk on Water guy, the superhero stick figure. I want to save this, and I want to try and just break this apart. And just kind of get a gist of how to look for things here. The poster is waiting for us to crack the code. I know, but I don't think I know enough to properly crack the code. Because Serial said that that people haven't found all of the secrets in the flipnotes, right? I'm going to download all of them real quick, but I'd love to chat with you, chat, for a bit. Just toss around ideas. Let's talk about this while I save all of these. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Correct, yeah. Okay, so I'm about to fucking destroy these files until I find everything. Save, agree, SD card. Because the hot flip notes, the interactive ones are there. Oh, were they on a different account? Really? Interesting. I would have assumed they'd be on the... That's an important lore. That's important information. Original flipnotes didn't have layers, so that doesn't help. Everything has layers. Every flipnote has at least 2 layers that you can look through. Never put anything up to chance. Don't make assumptions. Hatena, are you the main... That would be very flattering, but no. I am not the main character. I don't have any right to be the main character. And then we got the fuzz video. I'm sure there's got to be something in here. What about the file info on each June archive Flipnote? Is there anything to glean? I have a few more videos to download and then I'll take a look. Okay, SD card. Never in a million years did I think I'd be willingly participating in an ARG. I just kind of thought they were fun little videos to watch Matt Pat cover. And here I am. It's so cool that it's an ARG that has something to do with a very deep part of my past. Why? 1 second, guys. I've made a discovery. I want you to take a look at every single icon here. What do you see? Just normal Flipnotes, right? Many stars, right? Notice anything different on the second page? One of them's locked. I feel like that might have huge implications. Why is this one locked? I'm saving it anyway. And like maybe there's some way that you can hack your DSi to access the Flipnote, but I don't know if people would go that far, or if we should go that far, if the creator intended us to go that far. This is so fucking cool, dude. Alright. Uploaded as part of the June archive. Probable date upload, May 2023. It's got 2 spin-offs. I don't assume either of these really have anything noteworthy. I'm not even going to bother looking for the spin-offs. Maybe another day they might have something important in there, but as of now, I don't think it's anything to worry about, because again, anyone can make a spin-off. Details for the second one, the new guy, introduction, restoration, and upload, courtesy of the June archive, extracted from Nintendo servers on June 1st, 2013. I say 2013? Jesus, Brandon. The details for the first announcement say the June archive celebrates the support from Flipnote fans, but something else lurks in the files. You can tell there's a lot of people downloading these to try and find it, because on this video alone, the locked one has already 153 downloads. I had an idea. What if I go back to Twitter and I go back to the June archive? Checked if failed. Why did I not see those? Oh, I just fucking skipped right past them because I'm a dumbass. Cool. What if these... Can we... we have to be able to do something. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Sorry. Fuck, sorry. My bad. What if we could do something with these codes? They're here for a reason. They have to be. What are they there for? I mean, it's too many to be able to put in the computer. Is there anything that we can do with these? I'm not worried about this binary, but like... That was binary. I don't know, are you talking about the binary in this video or like this text here? Because I don't really know 100% about binary. Ready hard, let me show you my play. Okay, that one, McDodals. Upload courtesy of the June archive. Restoration. I think all these descriptions are going to be the same, but I want to check them just to make sure, and then I'm going to go check the actual video, Flipnote details. Got 6 more to look through here real quick. Thank you for supporting the archive and restoration project. Upload courtesy. I'm pretty sure the rest are going to be the same. But I don't want to make such a strong assumption. Details. Wait, was there anything in that one? I just kind of skipped over it. There's no description in the June Archive 8 Part 2. Don't know if that says something. And there's no description for Part 3. Maybe it's just because it's a several part one. It's supposed to be one unit. Huh. Pando Pop. Interesting. Why is the file size listed? A bit of a throwaway detail, right? That is a fair thing to point out. Maybe the capsules are the memory limit. What is the max memory limit of a Flipnote? Okay, let me look at the details of each individual Flipnote real quick. SD card. Let me show you my place. Interesting. Flipnotes number 2. Did it reorganize itself? Okay, wait, hold on 1 second. First one, details. Last updated April 7th, 2022 at 5 o'clock. Second one, April 10th, 2022 at 1849. I don't think the time that these were updated is going to have much of an effect. I don't think it's going to matter that much. Because that would be very difficult to control and make a puzzle out of something like that, I think. I mean, I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary from just the faces of the Flipnotes. Singing bye bye, Santa bye bye. I don't know, bro. I don't think we're going to be able to get the code. I think he might have something planned. I think he probably wants us to fail in this little game that he's making. This computer game. I'm pretty sure this computer also is a pre-made thing from back in the Hatena days. Apparently some of the binary spells your. Does it now? Well, I think someone already solved the binary. Day Hatena died. Man. 0 out of 4 objectives completed. You may attempt the PC again if you wish. Flipnotes. Space between there. I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave this here. I'm going to do research and find out what we already know as a community before I try and look for any more clues. But closing thoughts for this stream. I need to take my melatonin just real quick so I don't stay up all night. I know I'm already probably going to have a lot of trouble getting to sleep because I'm going to be thinking about this a lot, but closing thoughts for this stream. This has been, I want to say, probably the most emotional stream I think I've ever done. And the only thing that comes close to it would be either the stream where I hit 10,000 subscribers or the birthday stream, you know, the one. But this has been great. I went from coming home early from work today to starting to gather notes and interview questions and songs and clips for the Flipnote documentary. And then through that, I discovered the June archive, which is fucking incredible. Like, it's genuinely incredible. This is awesome. And I'm sure it's a biased thing, but, like, I love this. This is, like, the coolest thing to me ever. Because I'm super into ARGs. Never thought that one would be made for Flipnote. And I'm surprised that I saw one of the videos and didn't decide to look further. I saw the take a look in the kitchen, the Mario one, right? I saw that one. I was like, oh, that's neat. I kind of understand the commentary going on behind this, and I didn't think any further than that. Turns out it's a whole ass ARG. So, yeah. I mean, I've already sucked this dude's dick enough, but Cereal Bowl, thanks for making this. This is awesome. This is incredible. You bet your ass I'm gonna keep staying up to date with this. I don't know when I plan on doing the interview, but once I get farther on in writing the documentary, I will let you know. Don't even know if you're still here, but I mean, thank you for dropping by. Like, that was the last thing I expected. I expected this stream to, like, go for maybe an hour, and I'd be pushing it, but here we are pushing over 3 hours, and I'm still super energized to continue this, so I don't know what to say. This was incredible. This was incredible. And I might as well put the offer out there. This feels like a really selfish thing to do, but I would love to be a part of this if it's possible, because this is something so close to my heart. Like, it's something that I think about frequently. And I'm aware that you already probably have a lot of people helping you out with this, but if at all possible, and if it's convenient, I don't want you to try and make room for me if you want me to be in there, but I would like to, in some way, participate in the production. That would mean a lot to me. But, of course, if not, no worries. This, being able to just look at this and experience this is, it's incredible. It's incredible. I love it. I fucking love it. Actually, right now, I'm just the only animator. I'll consider your offer. Just tell me what to do. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, no, I mean, of course, but if you want to be the only person in control of this, I totally understand. I get it. I'm a content creator too. And I'm sure that you have a lot of analogies and parallels that you want to connect. So don't try and make room for me. It would be nice, but I'm not gonna die, you know. I'll be here tomorrow, and I'll still be following the project. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. It's getting pretty late. I have work tomorrow, but this has been my favorite stream that I think I've ever done, just because of I've never been able to talk about my experience on Flipnote Hatena as passionately as I have now ever, and it is fantastic. It's so cool. This is the coolest fucking thing to me. So okay, I need to stop so I can let myself calm down and think properly, because there's a lot of adrenaline going on up here right now. But thank you all so much for joining the stream. Thank you for helping me theorize. Okay, if I make a video or not, I think at this point it kind of depends if Cereal Bowl wants me to assist them with animation. Because I don't want to be making theories while I have extra information. That seems like cheating to me. But for the time being, so long as I'm not working with them, I'll consider making a video. I have a lot of other stuff going on. I'm making a movie. I'm making a documentary. I'm making music. I got a lot going on, but like I 100% set aside more time for this project. So this is so cool. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next stream. Adios.